It's a typical routine. You're coming home from the market with the groceries. You take what you can carry inside and then go back out to bring in the rest. Or so you thought. You're alone and locked out of your home. In the blink of an eye, your whole world can change. One moment you're living, and the next, you're surviving. I'm in sunny Los Angeles, California. I'm locked out of my home, and I'm about to start surviving alone for 5 days. When my girlfriend gets back in town with her key. You know, it's the decisions you make in the first 5 minutes of a survival situation that can determine whether you live or die. First thing you gotta do is just stay calm and assess the situation. Keeping a clear head is key. Many people instantly flip into the fight or flight instinct. This can lead to what survivalists call yard panic. You lose track of time, direction, and before you know it, you're curled up, naked, and crying in your neighbor's driveway. First thing I gotta do is see what resources I have readily available. Now, this car is obviously going to be a big help because I do have some useful items in the car right now that should help me get through the next days. I have the last grocery bag that I was coming back out to get, but all this bag's got in it is a box of plastic bags and a candy bar. I've got my iPad. If that'll come of some use, who knows. Luckily, I was on a camping trip last weekend, and I still have my hat, gloves, and my coat. These are going to be crucial in staying warm, I think, during these nights. It's still getting pretty cold around here. So with me always is my harmonica, and also my mini tool, which I never go anywhere without. And these are going to come in handy, as they always do. The sun's going down pretty quick. I'm not going to have time for one of my quickie shelters tonight. So I think that I'll probably just hunker down here between these cars and wait out the night. And then tomorrow, probably see if I can build a shelter and find some water. Well, just gonna hunker down here and wait for the morning. This is cozy. Oh, it got really cold. I came into the car just to try to keep my body heat in a bit. I'm freezing, but this little campfire on my iPad's really giving me a psychological boost and helping. I'm just gonna have to wait out the night and try to sleep, wait for the sun to come up. No fun. Oh, did I mention that 60% of giardia comes from water condensation in cars. This is the hardest night of survival I have ever faced. Did I mention that you're 75% more likely to die in your sleep in a car than in a bed? I wish I didn't know this stuff. Man, that was a rough night. It just got cold, and once the sun came up, I came out here, try to just kind of bring up my core temperature a bit. I really need to focus today and kind of look around the yard for things that I can use to build some sort of shelter. Then maybe I can get a fire going, and the nights won't be so cold. Keeping the mind busy is key to survival. Building a shelter not only protects the body, it gives the mind a plan and a purpose. Well, in looking around the yard, came across a huge score right here. It doesn't matter where I go around the world, you will always find human garbage. And in this case, with a little ingenuity, garbage can be really helpful. One man's garbage is another man's, well, in this case it's my garbage. So my garbage is another, if I'm the man whose garbage, wait a second, okay, I figured it out later. It's my garbage, but in this scenario, it's almost like finding a hidden treasure that I myself hid for myself to find at a later date. Well, this is great. I was over here looking through the garbage for stuff for the shelter, and there's wild edibles right by. These are lemons, and they kind of taste like a sour kind of barbecue flavor, and this is going to be a great energy boost. So I'm going to take a bunch of these with me, and it's great. I was able to build a small shelter using things from the garbage and objects I found from around the yard. I have to admit, this isn't the best location for survival. I'm really only building here for ease of filming. Well, there you go. This old drop cloth from when I painted last week really came in handy, and I'm glad I threw it away. Huge score from the garbage can. Now, the good news is I've got a shelter now. I'm not sure if there's going to be any rain or not, but this should keep me dry. The bad news is this is the water bottle I found in my car under the seat, and this is the last of my water. Don't worry, I realize there's a water source later. Well, it's been a good day. I got this shelter built, even found some wild edibles. So tomorrow, the plan will be to find some water and get a fire going somehow. Good night. Oh, did I mention that neighborhood dogs kill 400,000 people a year in the United States? Scorpions use their long tails to lay eggs in your sinuses. They go up through the nostril. I hate it when I think about this stuff when I'm trying to fall asleep. This is the hardest night of survival I have ever faced. Day 3. I'm tired. I've eaten next to nothing and I'm dehydrated. I decide to scout the yard in search of a clean water source. Well, I've been walking around the yard looking for water and no luck. But I was thinking, and there's actually something in the garbage that I didn't use on the shelter that might be of help. There's this old Atari video game console, and I think I might be able to maybe make some kind of trap and maybe try to catch some food. I'm starting to suffer from headaches and dizziness. I'm obsessing on food, and though water is a priority, I feel the need to set traps and get some needed food energy. I saved that candy bar to use as bait, and I can let this work for me while I'm out looking for water. Shit. God damn it. I have a grill this whole time. And guess what? Right next to my shelter, I've got fire right here. And you know, I could have been warming myself with this during the nights, but no, I'm sleeping next to it, freezing. If I could catch a bird or one of these squirrels around here, I could cook it up. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cook up some of those lemons and just try to get something on my stomach. This is great. I've got a whole feast here. I've got on the menu lemon. I've got my lemon kebabs. I've got my roast lemon, some lemon in lemon sauce, and a glass of the finest year lemon juice. So I'm just going to dig in and get something to eat. All that citric acid on an empty stomach was not good. I had to eat handfuls of dirt just to calm down my stomach. So, it is pouring rain outside right now, and I'm stuck in this crappy coffin. I can't go out and look for food. I'm stuck here. This is terrible. 'Cause right about now I got the crappy sour lemon blues. Actually, you know what? I just remembered that hobos are attracted to curious sounds. I don't need any roommates tonight. This rain's never gonna stop. I'm just gonna go to sleep and check my trap tomorrow. Oh, did I mention that when you sleep, you release a hormone that only coyotes can smell? Coyotes can smell when you're sleeping, and that's when they attack. I hate it when I think about this stuff. Well, this is where I ended up sleeping last night. On the roof. In the middle of the night last night, I woke up and there were 2 squirrels just standing in the rain, staring at me. And I got out of there pretty fast. Came up here just to kind of hide from them and try to sleep. It was raining. You know, I've survived in moose country, grizzly territory, zebra zones, walrus kingdom. Heck, I've even endured rhino regions. There's just something about 2 squirrels checking you out while you're sleeping that just creeps me out. I had to get out of there. While it was raining last night, though, I used one of those plastic bags to set up a little rain catch, so maybe I have a bit of fresh drinking water. Check that and check the trap. It's gonna be a long day. Long day. I'm weak, and the lack of food is bringing on strange, vivid dreams at night. I've had restless sleep and I'm barely clinging to reality. It's funny, you know, always around day 4, I really start feeling down, and it plays on your mind a bit, you know? You start thinking it's just easier to give up. I guess maybe the hardest thing about survival is surviving your own thoughts and fears. I probably could throw one of these rocks through the window, though. Just go inside, watch some TV. One of the things I have in the yard is this orange tree. And you might be thinking, you know, stock up, orange juice for breakfast. Well, there's actually a lot of myths about oranges. One is that they're good for you. They are not. 2 is that they have vitamin C. There's actually no vitamin C in an orange. In fact, oranges are the #1 cause of Lyme disease. Yeah, baby. Wow. Worked like a charm. Look at that. This is great. Oh, I tell you what, just that little bit of water. Just feel the moisture in my mouth again. Oh, makes you feel human again. It's gonna really help me physically and psychologically. I needed that.
The acid rain in Los Angeles was too acidic for my empty stomach. Again, I had to eat a few handfuls of dirt to calm it down.
This is awesome. I'm having so much fun here in my beautiful home. With the 8 million flies that eggs must have hatched from the garbage that I'm sleeping in here, which, by the way, the shelter's totally destroyed anyways because I had to make a fast exit because of creepy squirrels that watch me while I sleep. Where am I supposed to sleep now? I got 8 million. These guys aren't going to leave. The flies in Southern California don't bite like they do in the north, except here in Los Angeles, they carry tiny knives that they fashion out of the tips of thorns. So I'm being shanked repeatedly right now, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. And where am I supposed to sleep? I kind of camped out right on the border of my yard and my neighbor's yard, just to get away from the swarms of flies back there. Checked the trap today and nothing, so no dinner again. Just gonna try to wait out the night and check the trap in the morning. Oh, did I mention hamburger meat isn't ham? It's actually beef. Oh, did I mention that 30% of cinnamon is grown in people's apartments? This is where I spent the night last night. The flies came back in on me, and I think because I was there when they were hatched, they thought I was their mother or something. I'm not really sure. But I just kind of curled up in here alone and felt like it was a little bit warmer in around these trees, you know, so I did make one friend during the night. This guy right here. This is a, I don't know if you can see that. This is a jumbo forest leech. And you know what? I don't even care. It's just another way that nature is just sort of pulling the life out of me. And I'm not sweating anymore. I'm dehydrated. Late in the night, I ran out of spit. I don't have any spit anymore. I guess I'll check my trap, look for some food. I really don't have much energy, so we'll see how it goes. Passing by and I noticed this mushroom. Mushrooms are a great food source if you know their varieties inside and out. I cannot stress that enough. Do not eat a mushroom unless you are confident in what kind it is. Now this little guy here they call these lazy mares. And this is a lazy mare. I think, I'm about 85% sure that this is a lazy mare. And it's great. This is a good little score. With mushrooms, you know, either you're right and you're fine, or you're wrong and you just poisoned yourself.
I was wrong. It wasn't a lazy mare. It ended up being a watakamo mushroom, which looks similar to the lazy mare. The effects of the mushroom hit me hard and I wasn't expecting it. The feeling took me back to the times of the ancients, and my energy bonds with the earth.
Oh, hey! Who are you?
I am Spirit Crow. You have eaten the ancient Watakamo, and so I have come to guide you to the truth.
So you're like my spirit guide.
No,
I need to know where there's food and water, like now, like yesterday.
I'm not here for needs of the body. I've come to remind your soul of things it has forgot.
What is that? What does that mean?
No one chooses to become a survival guide. The earth chooses you, and with this comes your earth name.
Okay, wait, is this for real? Is this important? Because I don't even know what an earth name is.
It is the name of your heart.
Okay, I get it. Okay. I can jive with that. So I think that my earth name is probably Super Wolf. Super Wolf.
No,
Is that
no, this is not it.
okay? Then it's something wolf. It's like, is it Space Wolf? It's Space Wolf,
No, your
isn't it?
earth name is not Space Wolf.
Okay, but it's like a weird. It's like that. It's like a weird. It's like a weird magic name, like that. Like it's something wolf.
It is your earth name.
Okay.
The name is not a question. It's a truth you already know.
Dang it. I thought that was it. Okay, I can do this. My earth name is awesome.
That is correct.
I feel super sick. I'm gonna go check the trap. At some point in survival, it becomes about finding practical ways to transition into the afterlife. To just to the point where really have to ask yourself if you really want food and water. If you just want to let yourself go into the light. The point where it's not worth it, and actually I think I just heard my trap go off. This could be really good. I think I caught some.
Yeah, I caught something. Doug, the guy that comes and does my yard work once a week.
What? I found this. What's wrong with you?
I'm locked out of my house.
Man, that's a bummer. Look, I'm just gonna finish watering these trees and then I'll get out of your hair, okay?
Seems I had a water source all along. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. I quit. I quit. You're probably at home watching The Survival Guy, all cozy, eating a lobster dinner, drinking a big bucket of water. I quit. I'm out of tricks. I'm done.
I'm too exhausted to push on any further. My girlfriend is back in town from visiting her family. She holds the key to my heart, but more importantly, the key to the house.
Hey, honey.
What?
I'm locked out of the house. I've been having to survive.
Why didn't you use the spare key? This is why we have it.
Survival can happen at any time. In dense jungles, scorching deserts, rugged mountains, or even in your own backyard.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Lynch.
With the right mindset, you can buy yourself time until you're rescued. You can survive.